You have someone saying, I hate to see you go, but I love to see you stay. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. So clearly this person has an attachment to you, and they are not interested in detaching. Detachment is definitely not involved here. It's not evolved. I almost said that. It's not evolved. Okay, I'm also getting, excuse me. You know how in some relationships, in the beginning, it's cool. Everybody's all happy, go lucky. It's wonderful. But then after a while, sometimes, if the two people are not really dedicated to the relationship, things begin to go left and right. One person go left, the other person go right. And that means that they're detaching. So I just said detachment, there's detachment, evolved. I meant to say involved. So by me saying evolved, it's like this person hasn't gotten those feelings that some relationships get when you get to a certain point and you start to lose interest, or like it stops feeling right at times for people. And for the individuals that have experienced that before, you know what that's like, where you might still have love for the person, because it's okay to be annoyed with a person and still have love. Like, that's possible for those who know what that's like. However, there's also those times where you could be with somebody and you're looking at them like, I don't know about this. I don't know if this feels right anymore. Because sometimes you just grow apart, and it's okay, because I feel like that really happens when one elevates in their life faster than the other one. I actually see that often when I usually see it with how women seem to feel like that more than men, though. I mean, men, I can't say that because I can't really speak from a man's perspective. Well, at least not all the time. Sometimes I could tap in. But right now, I'm really feeling more so like, excuse me, I'm feeling more so like it's women that experience that. I think men do too. I think it really just depends on the person's drive. I think that's really what it is. I think it depends on the person's drive. Like, do they have like a go-getter spirit, like a spirit that won't let them sit down? Like, they always got to do a thing. So somebody that's always doing a thing, right? And they're always growing. If they're with someone that's the total opposite and they've grown 10x and the other person is still at the baseline, eventually they're going to look at them like, wait a minute, I didn't even realize that I'm over here on the elevator and you still in the basement. Well, we can get to the get together like this, because we're not getting together. If we're going to get it together, we need to do things together, regardless of how it's done. A person needs to see the other person growing. A person that's growing needs to see the other person growing. And if the other person is not growing, then they get left behind because they become dead weight. Okay. So, I said all that to say that this is not that relationship. This is not that type of thing, because this person wants to be attached to you. The longer you're with this person, the more attached they get. I hate to see you go, but I love to see you stay. And I keep hearing it in a song. And there's more lyrics, but I'll just say the first part. I keep on hearing it. It sounds very emotional and sweet, but it's like, I hate to see you go, but I love to see you stay. I keep hearing it. Before I pressed record, I got the download, and then I keep hearing that in my head. It's a flow. It's a flow from the ethereal realm. It's from Etheria. Anyway, So yes, yes, yes. This person is attached to you, but it's a great attachment. I heard the great attachment. Is that something? I don't know. Maybe I can make it something. The great attachment. This person is very overprotective of you, very loving. It reminds me of a couple. You know that there's those couples that actually last for their whole lifetime, and it's so sweet. And there's some people that can say that their parents are like that. Unfortunately, I can't say that because my parents are separated. They've been separated since I was like, how old was I? 10 or something. But yeah, when you see those parents and grandparents that just be together and they just still be in love and all snuggly and huggly, and they just still sweet, and I just love to see love. That will never get old for me. Like, it won't. I don't care. Everybody else that doesn't believe in love, just sit down and be quiet and listen. Okay? Don't shun love, because when you do that, you break yourself up inside a bit. You still got to hold on to love, and you don't have to be in a relationship to know love. That's another thing. Hello? You could love your artwork. You could love things. You could love aspects of you. Okay? You can love things that you know how to do. Okay? There's love. Love is layered. It's not just in relationships. And when most of you who don't know that figure it out, that's when you receive the most love. Hello. Pick up the phone. Anyway, back to this message, because I just veered off a little bit. Yeah, but this person right here, when you meet them, you're going to realize how attached they are to you. You're going to be like, well, you want to go see your friends? Okay, I'm not going to be controlling, but I would really much rather you stay here. But I'm not going to say that. Just go ahead. I'm not going to say nothing. You can go ahead. Because they know it's healthy to be apart sometimes, so you can come together and have something to talk about. However, when it feels like the two of you are often busy, you have a lot going on, so sometimes you don't have time to spend with each other. So it's like when this person is not around you, they actually miss you. That is a very healthy relationship, when this feeling is harmonious and the two of you miss each other. That is a very loving relationship, to the point where the two of you allow each other to miss each other. So then when you're together, you're like, oh, no, get over here. Get over here, like Mortal Kombat. Okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting here. Yep. It's very sweet. It's making me smile, like, yep. I can see it in the air. I can see it in the air. You're going to be able to see it in the air and hear it in their voice. You're going to know that this person's love is true when it comes to you. There's not going to be any ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are going to be sure, darling. You are going to be sure. All right. So that's it for this message. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Everything you do it with love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. You can book a reading or a healthy conversation by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org. And also, if you would like to join the membership here on YouTube just to support me, you can. You can, and I appreciate all of those in advance who do decide to. I will see you in the next message.